Well, hello, welcome back to another video on my channel. It's been a while. You can see probably a slightly different view from last time. I have moved to a new house, and I've gotten the itch to make another video, so here I am. That's quite late at night, and I probably look tired, but hey, that's probably fine. And I just wanted to make a video, so I'm doing it. And I'm finally going to finish working on my Axial SCX24 Fort Bronco. The last time I was working on this, you probably saw that I got these new bead-locks here. Unfortunately, I did not understand how bead-locks worked, so I got really confused that my tires wouldn't stay on. But of course, that's what the bead-locks are for. You put the tire on first, and then you screw all these on. But I didn't understand that, and so now I'll be fixing it. So yeah, I will be doing that today, and then also my steering servo that I got is like really janky. So you can probably maybe see that this part is like detached, doesn't work properly, which is why I had this tape right here. So yeah, I'm also going to be installing a new steering servo that I got. Let's see. I bought this micro eco power steering servo. Slightly expensive, $50, but not really that bad. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing for today's video. Okay, so I'm going to start off by removing all of the bead-locks, which are those tiny little screws surrounding the wheel. And then there's this black circular dish that comes out, and that's what helps the tire stay on. So I'll remove all of the tires and then undo all of the bead-locks, and then put the tires back on and then screw in the bead-locks. So initially things were pretty easy, especially on that first tire that I did, but the second tire I had a hard time getting the tire to not get caught in the screws. It was getting in the way, so I had to do it multiple times, as you can see here. That was about the only hiccup that I had initially, which is nice, and the other ones were super simple, as you can see. And then after this, I'll be moving on to the next step, which will be removing the old steering servo and replacing it with the higher powered eco servo, which I'm also hoping will fit better in the car. Okay, so as you can see, I have finished redoing all of the bead-locks and putting the tires back on, and so far everything looks pretty good. I'm super happy with the red color from the rims, and everything seems to be pretty good. Some of the back tire, like the tires are slipping off in the back, but other than that, it all looks pretty good, and I guess we'll just have to see once I start driving it how well it holds up. And now I can start removing the old Emax steering servo and replacing it with the EcoPower steering servo. Okay, so now it's time to open up the new EcoPower steering servo. It's a micro servo, 15 turn and 6 to 8.4 volts. It's also, I believe it's waterproof, and it's all metal on the outside and all metal gears on the inside. and it comes with an aluminum steering horn as well. So that should help with preventing the gears from stripping. And yeah, I'm hoping that servo will fit better into my car, and it will remove some of the body twist that I was experiencing with my old servo, and also restriction in movement of the suspension. And yeah, I think just overall it's a higher quality servo than the Emax, so I'm just hoping that it will work out better for me, and if it does, I will have a link in the description for it. Okay, a lot of things have happened since the last clip that I recorded. So I figured out that these tires are kind of low quality, I guess you could say. They're also quite old. The last time that I was actually trying to record this video was probably, I don't know, it could have been almost 2 years ago. I just left these tires sitting unused, and so you can see, like, they're just old. Like, when you stretch them, you can see some cracks. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, and it's meant that when I secured the bead-locks, it clamped down too hard on the rubber, and so now it's broken, which means I can't really use these because that was keeping the tire on the wheel. So now I've got to go to plan B, which is to put the stock tires back on, and then I've got these wheel weights, and I think they're from Treal, but I'm not 100% certain on that. I can maybe leave links to things in the description down below, but like I said, the last time that I got this stuff was a couple years ago, so I don't know if I'll be able to find the exact thing that I got. But yeah, and I also installed the new EcoPower steering servo right there, and it is working pretty well so far. And there's a bunch of clips and stuff that I've left out of me just completely messing everything up. I tried to have the steering horn facing, coming out this direction like that, and that's obviously not at all how you're supposed to do that. So I had a very hard time with that, which was funny. And in the process of all the work I was doing, the steering linkage somehow detached from where it was connected, right here. And then one of the shocks detached, this one right here, came loose somehow. And so I had to take this whole wheel off and then screw the shock back in. And yeah, it's kind of a mess, but the good news is that the Bronco is almost running again. All I have to do is take these wheels off and put the old ones back on with these little Treal wheel weights, which are surprisingly heavy. And yeah, then I should be good. Okay, down to the very last tire to replace, and I just felt it was worth mentioning that once you put this on, it looks like it's in place and it doesn't fit, but you just have to press it down and then you're good. And then you can just pop that on and then screw it in. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video and hopefully found it at least a little bit helpful. As you can see, I've now got pretty good steering here. I won't point it right at the camera because the lights will probably blind you. But yeah, steering is working again, and in the next, well, maybe not the next video, but soon, I will be making a video testing out the new steering, and yeah, that should be good. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.